Hello, quick PSA from the future. I just got back from holiday and I had prepared this video in advance, and on the day that I left to go on holiday, the news was announced that Salah will be renewing his contract at Liverpool and be staying there for I think the next 2 years. So this video was made presuming that he would be leaving in the summer and joining a new club, so I hope you still are able to enjoy this hypothetical video. I'd appreciate if you watched it and of course still left me a like. Hope to see you in the next one, but enjoy the video for now. Mo Salah is arguably one of the best wingers in the world right now, having 54 goal contributions so far this season in 45 games. Even though he is most likely to rank 4th in the Premier League top scorers of all time by the end of the season and entered the top 10 list of most assists in the Premier League this year, Salah has been a name that has been haunting defenders and goalkeepers since his arrival at Anfield in 2017. However, after casually scoring and assisting twice at Old Trafford, securing Liverpool 3 points in the big Northwest derby, Salah made the Liverpool fans' hearts drop after stating, "I had a good summer, a long time to stay with myself and think positively a bit. This is my last year with the club and I want to enjoy it. I feel free, I am free to play football. We will see what happens next year." And with the season coming to an end and Salah not having renewed his contract and having realised that the Ballon d'Or is not about football but it's a popularity competition, Liverpool will need to find a winger who can at least attempt to fill Salah's shoes. So let's take a look at 5 players who could potentially take over Salah's role at Liverpool, and also later in the video, let's have a look at where Salah might just play next season. Even though Leroy Sané has been an essential winger for the Bundesliga record holders, Sané's capabilities started shining during his spell at Manchester City. Sané has had an incredible career so far, having won the Premier League and the League Cup twice and the FA Cup once with City, and unsurprisingly continued that streak of winning the league with Bayern for 3 years in a row. But even though he has been performing better this season compared to last year, adding a goal contribution every 93 minutes for Bayern, while last season it was every 112, Sané has been favoured less by current manager Vincent Kompany this season, with players like Olise, Musiala and Coman getting more game time. But if his stats aren't convincing enough, maybe his price tag will be, as Sané's contract is expiring this summer, with other Premier League teams such as Arsenal and Man City already eyeing the rapid German, even though when asked about a possible return to the English league, Sané replied, "I feel comfortable at the club and in the dressing room. What matters to me is that I am an important part of Bayern's plans and I want to confirm this role." During his time at the Los Blancos, Rodrygo has scored 68 times and provided 48 assists over his 4-year tenure under Carlo Ancelotti, securing the La Liga title 3 times and lifting the Champions League trophy twice already. With Rodrygo still only being 24 years old, having arrived as a teenager from Santos in 2019, Rodrygo is about to be in his prime, playing as a smart and versatile forward. Unlike Vinicius, he's efficient and works well in tight spaces, making smart runs and performing under the spotlight, especially when it comes to Madrid's favourite competition. And while I'm editing this video, I just came across a report claiming that Liverpool has launched a record-shattering bid for the winger, estimated at £140 million. But this isn't the first time Liverpool has wanted to sign the €240k a week player. When he was just 16 years old, Liverpool nearly signed the wonder kid, Rodrygo stating, "We didn't close the deal because I didn't want to. I wanted to stay at Santos and make a bit of history at the club. And that's what happened. I was able to fulfill my dream of playing for Santos. But it's true, I almost went to Liverpool." And Liverpool is not the only club interested in signing the star. Apparently Al Hilal have also made an offer of €300 million, including a salary of €140 million. So, will Rodrygo choose money, a new adventure, or will he continue his legacy? Similar to Salah, Mbuemo also knows what it's like to be underappreciated and overlooked due to the fans being used to watching their star player score week in and week out. Mbuemo plays in the same position as Salah, and since Ivan Toney's gambling ban, Mbuemo really stepped up to the plate and has delivered performances that were vital to Brentford's success. The two also have a lot in common with their playing style, both being quick and surprisingly strong for their size. They like to play in the right half space and don't shy away from taking a shot at goal. Mbuemo also has an excellent left foot, which lets him score in many different ways, while already having played regularly in the league for a few years now, showing that he has the capacity to become a great goal-getter. But now, imagine what he could achieve with the help of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch and McAllister. On top of that, Mbuemo's contract runs until June 2026, so to get their money's worth, Brentford might want to listen in to a good offer this summer for the 25-year-old. Bakayoko has been the star of the Eredivisie this season, proving his class for PSV on the right wing, and having just turned 22 years old, it's no surprise that Newcastle, Arsenal and Liverpool are linked with the Belgian international. Bakayoko was highly sought after in the January transfer market, but his agent made it very clear that he would not leave yet, stating, "Bakayoko will not leave PSV this season, regardless of the amount." And to add insult to injury, when facing Liverpool in the Champions League, Bakayoko took out 2 Liverpool defenders' ankles and slotted the ball past Kelleher, securing a vital 3 points for the team. But even though Newcastle seemed most keen on signing the player, Bakayoko's style of play would be more suitable to replace Salah at Liverpool, as he likes to cut inside on his left foot, using quick dribbling, agility and creative play to attack defences. But no offence, but doing this in the Eredivisie is one thing, doing it in the Prem is a completely different ballgame. Bakayoko is probably going to leave this summer, with his contract expiring next year. PSV will be looking to cash in on their star man, but Bakayoko will be looking to play for glory, stating, "I'm not going for a mid-table Premier League team. I want to be able to become a champion, play a Champions League and play myself in the team." Now, before we get into the last option of Salah's replacement, let's take a look at the teams that the Egyptian has been linked with or where he could end up next season. Barcelona. Right after having failed to agree on a new contract with Liverpool, Salah went to offer himself to Barcelona, and Barcelona is very keen on taking him on. But to make it a reality, Salah would need to take a massive pay cut, leaving his current €18 million a year in the dust. PSG. Since the departure of Kylian Mbappe, Ligue 1 giants are still looking to realise their Champions League victory, and Salah could be the missing piece to make it a reality. PSG is also prepared to pay Salah a whopping 500 grand a week if he does decide to play at the Parc des Princes for 3 years. The Saudi option. The Telegraph reported the Saudi Pro League remains confident that Mohamed Salah is still considering joining them this summer. However, it is understood there is little chance the Liverpool forward will make the move to Al Hilal ahead of the Club World Cup and has yet to agree a deal over his future. And having seen what Al Hilal offered Madrid for Rodrygo, we all know a ridiculous amount of cash will be involved. And now, let's look at the 5th player who could potentially replace Salah at Liverpool. Before Adeyemi signed for Borussia Dortmund in 2022, Liverpool were keen on signing the player, and it's no wonder, with his similar attributes that he shares with Salah. Adeyemi can play anywhere across the front line, making himself very useful to slot, and with his pace, a nightmare for defenders. With the right tactics and implementing the German wisely, Adeyemi could become just as feared as Salah, even though he's only 23 years old. But in January this year, Napoli, who had just sold Kvaratskhelia to PSG, are very keen on bringing the BVB star to Naples to support Romelu Lukaku in attack. Chelsea were also in official talks with BVB in bringing the winger to London, but let's be real, that would be a waste of time with the squad depth that they possess already. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what other players would be a good replacement for Salah and which team he is most likely to join. Also, if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.